Alright, Cancer, here we go. Well, all signs really, if people would try to remember that cure for cancers are all signs. This is, but it is for Cancer. It is me studying the hot spot of the soulmate cycle. This is a cure for Cancer. We haven't done one in a while. Hi, I'm Steve. This is Steve's Love Tarot. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. For those of you finding it now, hi, I'm Steve. I feel like Johnny Cash when I say that. Hi, I'm Johnny Cash. He used to open all of his concerts like that. I saw him once. It was great. He's just sitting there. It's all dark. And there's, you know, usually bands come out and they play their big hit. You know, they play their big thing. They open with a big guitar riff. Nope. It was just a stool and it was dark. And then you hear, hi, I'm Johnny Cash. And then, bam. Lights come on and the song kicks in. I fell into a burning ring of fire. All right. Well, I'm about to fall into a burning ring of fire with Cancer right now. That's probably why that song popped in my head. Judgment. It's hi, I'm Johnny Cash, upright. Right here. Here it is. Cancer. What's the reboot doing here to your person? Huh? Well, here's the reboot. It's right here in my pre-shuffle. It came up. Right there, the bottom card, Judgment. Second chance. What's Cancer's person going to do? What's she going to do? You going to run? Huh? I don't know. Well, Six of Pentacles is underneath it. Okay. I saw that too, and I went, oh, that's pretty cool. Somebody who breadcrumbed is now coming to bring the whole loaf. Who? I said, oh my God, the Burger King. Yeah, okay. They can't let this go. Your person is stubborn as fuck. I said this in the weekly reading today. I saw that King of Swords again, and I said, damn it. And I know, it's stubborn as fuck. They can't let this go, though. They can't let the connection go. And they can't stop thinking that it might be dead. But they can't let it go. Right here. They should let it go. Oh, I should just let this go. It's fine. But they can't let it go. They can't stop thinking that it might be dead. Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles. They don't want to let it, they want to hold on to it. They're afraid to come towards it. They cannot let this go. Why? Because the nostalgia, Six of Cups, is kicking in like a motherfucker. And they got a re-blast of the initial soul recognition. But they still are sitting there back and forth. Inbred with their ass on the front, don't know what to do, so leaving themselves out in the cold. But they got a key to come in. I can keep going. I could keep going for a couple more cards if I want to. They got to open up. They know they got the key to get in is to open up. Three Cups, the flow of water. Eight of Pentacles. This person just worried about, I don't know, pentacles? I guess. I don't really know. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's similar to the energy I got in the Twin Flame reading I did today. They're healing from something that hurt them. They still are, but the urge to come towards you is so strong here with Judgment on top. I mean, the universe, it's like your person weighs 100 pounds. And the universe is a 320-pound giant behind them, just shoving them. Go on. Big, giant hand. Go on. Yeah, it really is. I'm going to shuffle the deck. We're going to do a reading here, Cancer. They're back and forth. They're back and forth. It's so hard to put into words what I feel. It's very strange. But hopefully the reading can make it clear. It's just, there's so many energies. You're all dealing with a different person, of course, or that'd be kind of awkward. You're all dealing with a different person. But we really are in a ring of fire. Johnny Cash's I fell into a burning ring of fire is really, it is, your person is sitting on a ring of fire. They truly are. That Eight of Pentacles trying to distract themselves is not working. And it's probably because they can't, With that initial blast of energy. So are they going to run or are they going to come in? What's going to happen here for my Cancers? Let's go. Universe, give me something here. Give me something. All right, before the cut, why the fuck are we here? Seven of Wands. They're still hanging in the shadow. They have not let this go. All right? Yes, and your person is one of the people who's worried as fuck about your reaction. I bet they are. I bet they're fucking worried as hell. You know, this is a person. How do I fucking put this into words? I feel the energy. I know what I'm feeling. This reminds me of a friend of mine. It's somebody I know. She's a low-level celebrity. Okay, she's somebody I know. Just bear with me on this because I have to try to translate this energy. Because this is why the fuck are we here? And this is my friend right here. She's a low-level celebrity, and she likes certain things. You know, she wants to talk to certain people and wants to whatever, but doesn't talk to them because. And when you ask her, well, why don't you just say hello? Well, because I'm a celebrity, you know, I have to be careful. I don't, you know, well, why don't you just create a fake account then, and you can go into the forums that you want to go in and whatever. Well, I don't. That seems, you know, it's that kind of energy. It's like excuse machine. Almost. And a person who feels that they're too good to talk to you but knows that they're below you and they're also worried at the same time of your reaction because they don't want to be rejected by you. It's that kind of thing. It's so hard to put into words. I'm really trying. But it's the strangest energy I've ever felt. And I've felt it off your person from day one getting out here on YouTube. What comes after that? The Nine of Wands again. There's the wall. The fucking wall. But at the same time, on the B side of this energy, they can't let this connection go. They can't stop thinking about it. Why? Because I suspect what they have on their side, either the way they're living or if they're with someone, it's shit. Right? It's a little like Leo's person on some level. The energy I get off Leo is very similar. You know? And if your person's a Leo, it doesn't fucking surprise me. But they don't have to be. It's just similar energy to that. It wants to move forward, but somebody is stubbornly stopping it. And they're stopping it by deceptive means. Now, I'm going to give the deck a final shuffle. We're going to see what the universe has to say. Let me try to refocus my question, all right? And let me see here. Okay. All right. What actions is Cancer's person going to take towards them here in the coming, with the current energies in play? What's going on with this person, universe? Give me a reading, and it knows what I mean by that. Give me a reading here. All right, let's go. Let's go. I got to get to my kestrel field. I'll be right back. All right. All right. I got my reading. You ready? Okay, my bottom card. You know we pull 5 from the bottom here in Cure for Cancer, and we pull 8 up top. Okay? 5 from the bottom. My card here is pretty much the Fool in the Light Seer deck. It's my party girl. Right? She got no panties on under there. She ready to go. She don't even need booze. This person wants to come towards you. They don't want you to get away, is what this energy is. Okay? But at the same time, we see all 7. Why are we here, the 7 of Wands? It's like, I want you, but I don't. God, I wish I had a song. I don't have a song. Yeah, so here, I don't want you. Here it is. I want you, but I don't. I don't want you to get away. Right? But I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to sit on my hands. Right? They're waiting for something. What are they waiting for? What the fuck is it? They're waiting for something. I don't know what. The right time? I see. Ace of Pentacles. They're trying to get the nerve up. This is part of the energy here. I mean, there's a lot of you watching here. 10, 12, 15,000 of you. All right, I'm going to do my best to give you what's here for the majority. Either this person doesn't think they have enough pentacles to come at you, or a big enough offer, however that plays for you, or they're waiting to find their independence. They're waiting to be able to bring a big offer. There's some sort of timing at play here. Okay? And it's going very slow. What's underneath that? We pull 5. Yeah, all this love. It's all driven, but this is the confusing factor, I think. I haven't looked at what's under here, but this is the most confused Queen of Cups I've ever fucking felt. And I'm not going to look. It doesn't even matter what's under here. The energy off this is a very confused Queen of Cups. It's a lot of love, which tells me they don't love what's on their side. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be a career. Something's not working out. And I always get this impression that this person thinks you can help them on some level. Like you might have advice for them. That's why I told my friend's story. Because she's just a low-level celebrity, but she won't talk to people who could, like if I didn't know her, right? If she found Steve's Love Tarot, she wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't come into our Twitter because, oh, I couldn't because I'm, you know, so-and-so. Oh, you ain't shit. You know? You ain't shit. You can go and talk to anybody you want to talk to. It's that kind of thing. I don't understand the energy. But that's, if it makes sense to you, try to apply it. Yeah, it's confused. It is. I was right. It's my last card out is the Burger King. The Burger King aspect of the out of balance Emperor, the King of Wands. There's pride, there's ego. It's my friend. It's exactly that analogy. It's all about pride and ego and somebody who thinks they're, either they think they're too good, and then so they puff themselves up to think they're too good, and no, I'm good where I'm at, everything's fine, but nothing's fine on their side, but at the same time, the ego is fake, so they're worried about your response, so they don't do anything. But they can't escape this. This is powerful. It's confused, and it's powerful. And underneath it is that fear of being vulnerable. I don't go 6, but it's there. I'll show it to you. They're both wearing red. Look, they're all wearing red. I said it was confused, and I didn't look. This is confusing. Right? Love, Queen of Cups, she gives the full cup. King of Cups, he only gives half because he's afraid to be vulnerable. And in the middle is pride and ego. I don't know how to apply it to your story. I hope my story about my friend helps. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. It just can be this is confused energy. This is confused. Whole cup, half a cup. No, don't give anything. Whole cup, half a cup. No, don't give anything. It's mind-blowing. It's fucking mind-blowing. Okay. Now that my mind is but all they want to do, first card out, right, is come in. I think if they do, and they might, we'll see. I don't see anything stopping them other than other than pride and ego. But if they do come in, it's going to be just a test message. They're going to test the wall. Dip a toe in. Just dip a toe. I don't want your toe, right? I don't give a fuck about her toe. You know I love redheads. I don't give a fuck about her toe. That ain't what I'm looking at. All right, here we go. 2 of Wands, 10 of Cups. This is the surface energy. The Hangman. Do you make them so happy? Happy. I'm happy, Cancer. I love you. But I ain't gonna do nothing about it. Okay. Because I'm a lying sack of shit. This person lies to themselves. This is very similar. I hope Leos are watching this reading because some of this energy would apply to you. Because you're both the hot spot of the connection cycle. You bleed onto each other. Whether you're dealing with anybody, the signs don't matter. It's energy. 7 of Swords on the 2 of Wands. This person needs to leave something behind. A way of thinking, a person, a family, a fucking career, a dog that bites, a fire hydrant, a toaster. I don't fucking care what it is. It's a third energy that they need to leave behind to come into the whole new world that makes them happy with you. But every time they think about it, they back out of it. Every time they think about coming towards you, they back out of it. And they back out of it because because they're not watching Steve's Love Tarot. They lie to themselves. I'll give you an analogy. Someone asked me about the guitar out on Twitter. I said, okay, well, I'll give you an analogy right here of what your person's doing. All right? And now, just bear with me on this. All right? I can blow through some scales. When I was younger, before I learned all this stuff, I used to like to play fast. I could play really fast. I mean, ripping fast, shredding kind of shit. But I had a problem with it, right? I didn't understand the concept back then that music is to be felt. It's not to be thought. Just like love. Music is emotion. It's emotion and mathematics in motion. Okay? And the problem I had was when I was younger, late teens, early 20s, I'd start ripping through the scale. I'd start low and come up high and blow my way through that and some arpeggios and all kinds of stuff. And then I'd start thinking. I'd think this very thought. I would think, oh my God, I'm doing it. And the moment I thought, oh my God, I'm doing it, I stopped doing it. I would fuck up and miss a note and flub up and get lost and it would mess up. It's that kind of thing. When you're thinking about something emotional, you fuck it up. Your brain screws it up. It messes the whole thing up. Oh my God, I wouldn't even get the whole sentence out. It'd just be, oh my God, and that's it. I wouldn't be doing it anymore. Over time, I learned not to do that. It's like making love. You don't think about anything. If you start thinking about stuff, you're going to think all kinds of things. You're going to mess it up. You're going to ruin the whole moment, the whole passion, all of it. You're going to fuck the whole thing up. This person's fucking the whole thing up by getting in their head, and their head's telling them all sorts of lies. It's nonsense. That's devil energy. I'm not saying they're surrounded by devil energy. Leo's person is, but I'm just saying they're getting in their own way. They're thinking about something that needs to be felt. You need to just do this. You need to just, and they know it. Their soul knows they need to just go for it. She don't care who bangs her at the party. She don't care. She just goes for it. First person that gets their hand on the button of her jeans is going in. Straight out. You don't think about it. If she stops and thinks about it, well, this person's kind of ugly. I don't want them. She don't think about that. She just bangs. That's her thing. She's like a banging Terminator. They know they never stop. They will never stop. They have to just go for it. But this person is incapable of just going for it. They are a practical thinker. They're a planner, an over-planner and a practical thinker. They're incapable of just that youthful, the inner child, youthful curiosity about life, just taking a chance like the fool. And they're getting in their own way. Things that are to be felt, not thought about. You can't blend the two. If you think about love too much, you'll find too many reasons not to do it. You know, it is what it is. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let me pull some clarifiers on these here. I'm going to go one by one, all right? I'm going to give you a good reading here. It's still early in the day here. I got time to get my beer. I'm way ahead of my 5 o'clock beer here. It's only 3:45. All right, let's see where we go here. You know, you've got things that are to be felt are to be felt. Emotion is felt. Love is felt. Music is felt. You think about it, it becomes robotic. It becomes shit. Well, so does love. This person's just getting in their own way. This is a cart right here. This is a whole row of getting in the way. In the middle of it is huge love. It's cock-blocked by ego. I need to just go for it. I don't have a big enough offer. I'm not set up enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. Yet at the same time, over here, they think they're great. And sandwiched between these lies, these are the lies they tell themselves, is all this love, the Queen of Cups. It's fucking mind-blowing. That's why I called you a person a fuckwit in the goddamn weekly reading. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but they're a fuckwit. This is wrong. They need to start watching Steve. I need to go talk to them. Alright? I need to straighten them out. Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here? This is they're doing the same thing now that they did in the beginning. This is a runner right here, but it's deceptive. I don't think they can this time. I don't think they can. I have faith. I have faith for you. Okay. Two of Wands. Why is it here? Two of Swords. They just get in their own way. This is thought. It's swords. They're thinking too fucking much. They need to find some independence here. They're worried about independence, either losing it or finding it. One or the other. There's too many of you watching to pinpoint it. It goes either way. The energy of independence is here. They also see you as this Nine of Pentacles with a falcon. It's minor arcana Empress energy. And so that forces them to puff up their own ego, right? Forces them to puff up their own ego. It's like when I tell my friend, the low-level celebrity, that she's shit. You can talk to anybody. You're not that big a deal. She'll start showing me all this stuff. Well, here's my IMDb page. I am most certainly somebody. I don't give a fuck. You're still shit. I don't care. Go talk to people you want to talk to. It's nonsense. Right here. It is puffing the ego up. Because they see you as this. And they're getting in their head. They're getting in their head. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Why? Okay, all this happiness. See, they get it. See, they feel the happiness. Watch the card flow. They feel the happiness, right? 10 of Cups. They daydream. This is like fairy tale with you. Then they get a new perspective. Why do they get a new perspective? Because of this. They tell themselves lies. The new perspective isn't bringing... I would have wanted to see some sort of chariot there or something like that. Or an 8 of Wands. But I don't. I see sneaky deaky sneaking away in the night. Telling themselves lies. We're all liars. The most we lie is to ourselves. And doctors. And police. Those are the main things we lie to. 10 Cups. Why is it here? 10 Cups. I did not know I was doing 102. My speedometer's broken. I was wondering why the light poles were clicking by so fast, though. Thanks for letting me know, officer. Right here, 10 Cups. Yeah, they're right on the edge of it. They get right on the edge. They get right on the edge. 3 Wands. Just about to go to the 4 of Wands. They get right on the edge, but then they get it. This reading would go like this. They're getting in their head about letting something go. Sarah Gilbert comes out here, right? 10, and they feel the happiness, which confuses them, and then they get right on the edge. This person, I guarantee you, has typed a goddamn practice message to you 1,000 fucking times and deleted the motherfucker. And because they get a new perspective, and their brain, there's some sort of pain, devil energy, something inside them that causes them to not do it. And I can't pinpoint it here. There's too many people watching. You're just going to have to apply it. You know your person. Why aren't they doing it? If your person's a low-level celebrity, I can tell you why. Because they're all fucking fuckwits. Look, the bottom card here is the Chariot. Goes to their damn head. They become Burger Kings. Right here, the Chariot. Look, it's what I told you. Right on the edge. Yeah, there's my Chariot. I would have rather seen it there. Why is the Hangman here? Yeah, they want this happiness with you. The Chariot proves it, right? But the Hangman is a new perspective. It's like they go into the dark night of the soul and feel the connection, and every time they feel it, they shut it down with excuses. Well, I can't because cancer is a fucking disease. It's an illness. I can't go near that. I might catch it. You know, I don't fucking know. Bullshit. It's a goddamn astrological sign, dumbass. It's not that kind. And even if it was, you can't catch it. I mean, it's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of nonsense that they tell themselves. All kinds of silliness. Hangman, why is it here? Tell me about this dark night of the soul. And I use that. You know, the dark night of the soul is a good thing. And this person's just abusing it. I mean, it's, you know. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I see the bottom card. What's the top card? There it is right there. The Knight of Pentacles. They slow themselves. They go into they get right on the edge. I want this happiness. They start thinking. They start thinking. Not feeling. Thinking. And they see it's a Pentacle card that comes out here. They start thinking about it. And it slows them down. And it slows them way down. And when they start thinking, and now I've got, crossing this, I've got 9 cups. Oh, right there. Emotional fulfillment. And the moment they get there, all that time you sit waiting ends up in 7 of Swords. I want to see why this is here. Okay? I want to see why this is here. They're thinking about Pentacles while they're in the dark night of the soul, basically. They're worried. I see it here. It's down here. I'm sitting right next to all this love, and I'm not doing anything until I feel the right time. I feel the right moment. This person, for a lot of you, is worried that they don't have a big enough offer to bring you, or they don't have money. Maybe they had money at one time, but they lost it. Maybe they used to be a king or a queen, and now they're a page. I don't know. It could be anything, any number of things. But as a general energy, is just a general overall read, they're talking themselves out of it every time they feel it. They won't let themselves feel. That's the King of Wands problem. King of Wands is the male or female, is the person you go out with. It's like a player type energy, right? It's the person you go out with who says, don't fall in love, baby. You know, like that. It's just a one-time thing. You know, okay, Mr. Cool Dude. Okay. Well, there you go. You know, yet they're madly in love with you. But they don't let themselves do that. It's very strange energy. Who is your person? I must know them. I want to write a paper on Cancer's person. I do. Oh, God, please bring them to me. I'll pay you. Seven of Swords. Why is it here? The universe really wants me to shuffle for this seven. I said this is where I wanted to see the Chariot. The Chariot is the bottom card. I hope the fuck it's not them running away. I hope it's them coming towards you. It is. It's the Knight of Cups. Again, for the majority of you, this person's going to come towards you. But these cards tell me they're talking themselves out of coming towards you. So on one level, on a side A energy, the Chariot is running away from you. But on a side B, it's not unlike the Chariot's the perfect card to have here as the crossing card, because it's push-pull energy. The Chariot, the Burger King drives the Chariot, by the way. The Chariot has two horses, each pulling in different directions. The Emperor's job is to get control of those horses and through determination and all of that, and bring the Chariot in. These horses on this card don't look like they're very well controlled. Sometimes I look at them and I see them further away from each other. It's push-pull. This person is in a fight to the death. Drag them out, fight to the death with themselves. And how do I know that? How can I show that energy to you here? Steve, can you prove it? Yeah, I can fucking prove it. Right here. Two levels. One, the top corner cards here, the bookends, the Two of Wands. Yeah, they see a whole new world with you. All right? But through self-deception, they want to sneak away from it. That's fine. But the most impressive showing of it is the bottom row. Yep, they want to come towards you. They want to bring you roses and everything and love. But the bookend is Sarah Gilbert. They talk themselves out of it. They get in their head. They start swatting at themselves. This person is in a drag-them-out battle with themselves. And these horses are anything but controlled. It's anybody's ball game here. Well, I don't know what the hell. I'm going to pull on it for you. I am. I'm going to pull on this Ace of Pentacles because I don't know what the fuck that is. That can be any number of things. The only thing I see in the way is this right here. But the Burger King over here is tied to this Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of pride and ego with this person. They're very practical, and they're approaching love from a practical perspective, a logical perspective. Not so much Mr. or Mrs. Spock, but it's not something that should be thought. It is something you just go for. If you think about love, why the fuck would you ever fall in love with somebody if you sat and thought about it? I'm a fairly smart guy, and I can think about all the reasons why it's insane to put your heart on the line and fall for somebody. You don't think about it. You just do it. They call it taking the leap, right? Taking the leap. That's what they call marriage sometimes and all that kind of stuff. Taking the leap. It's taking the leap. It's the fool's sort of move. You know, you just have to go for it. This person won't do it. They won't come out of practical land. And God damn, I wish I could even find the words. I do. I'm going to pull a couple cards here. I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to get the little animal deck. And I'm going to find out. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. You don't mind if I pull a little more for you, do you? I mean, it's free. I'm not charging you. You're welcome to shut it off if you want. It always amazes me how many people give me shit about a free video. Blows my fucking mind all the goddamn time. Unreal. No good deed goes unpunished. That's something you all should know by now in your life. If you don't, I'll teach you that as a life lesson as we go through. Ace of Pentacles. But anyway, please stick around here. I've almost got my finger on your person, and I have this image in my mind, and I know this isn't your person, but it's so hard to translate these feelings into words. But as a general person, like if your person, if we just put them in and we built something out of clay, I've got sort of this practical librarian sort of thing. And I know your person might be a dude and all that. I've just go with me. I've got sort of this practical librarian sort of person who is the responsible one and the one who does everything, you know, the way it's supposed to be done, and we're going to focus on this and all of that. And they just do nothing out of impulse. They don't, they're afraid to come out of their comfort zone almost, I guess is the easiest way to put it. The DMs are coming out of their comfort zone. That's in the energy. But your person, whoever I'm reading for here, God, can this person lie to themselves? Man, it's unreal. Why is, oh, Jesus, okay. Two of Cups flying out. Yeah, they feel this connection on a high level. Two of Cups came flying out there. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Tell me a couple of cards here about the Ace of Pentacles. Just real quick. Yeah. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Underneath it is Temperance. I wasn't even going to look at the card underneath. I shouldn't have, because I would have impressed you more. I just showed it to you. I didn't know in advance. But the Knight of Wands, this person used to be very impulsive, though. Early on in their life, they did a lot of impulsive things, and they may still, when they get angry, that could be how they cast you off. They may have done something impulsive and stupid without considering the ripple effect. You know, but either way, when they were younger, they did that, and they've been trying to get that under control. With the angel here, Temperance, it implies that that's part of their devil energy. And there's devil energy attached to this Seven of Swords. Unfortunately, and I think I've told you this before, in trying to control that impulsive action, that impulsive behavior, they've gone overboard. They went too far. They cracked a walnut with dynamite instead of a nutcracker. You know, it's kind of like that. So, yeah, here's this. Yeah, Judgment. Judgment and the Eight of Swords. They want the second chance. They want this. They want this. The universe is pushing them. The 300-pound man behind the 100-pound person, shoving them right off the cliff. And they're getting in the way. They're Eight of Swordsing it. They did not see my reading where I told you guys not to get Eight of Swords or you'll miss the magic. They're missing the magic. That's what I'm picking up on. They're way too in their head, and they're missing the magic of the whole thing again, and it's going to cause a problem. It's going to cause, Sarah Gilbert's going to cause them to run again. We're Sarah Gilbert all over again. They get on the edge, they feel the happiness, they want the happiness, they type the text. It's just a metaphor. They may or may not. They type the text, they think about it too much, they realize they don't have enough, or they realize that you're awesome. They overthink it, and they delete the text. But they want to come in. But I don't want to come in. These two cards right here with the Chariot that was crossing here are, I want to come in, but I'm not going to because Cancer and everything like that. But I want to come in and I'm going to do it. No, I'm going to do it. One morning they wake up, they want to do it. The next morning they talk themselves out of it with a lie or whatever, or what would people think, or all kinds of shit. They're just Eight of Swords in their ass. It's like insane. I've never seen anything like it. Okay, let me pull some cards from the universe here. Let's put these back randomly. Let's shuffle the deck 3 times. Oops, I missed a couple of cards. Let's shuffle the deck 3 times. Alright. Fine. Let's pull some cards. It's 7 of Wands at the bottom, by the way, with that random putback. Let's talk to the universe here. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add all this up for me, universe. What is this fucking person gonna do? Or do you even know? Because that's the energy that's coming in. This is so confusing. It's just confusing. And I think there was a King of Cups that would have fallen there. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, King of Cups. I'm afraid to be vulnerable. It's Istanbul. It's Constantinople. Said it's Istanbul. Fucking hell. Back and forth. This is thinking about it too fucking much. Alright, give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Cancer, 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 Cancer. What the fuck? Why is this person like this? I almost am tempted to turn this into a 4-hour video where we sit here and we get every fucking answer. But I know people would complain. And I don't want to fucking hear it. 1, 2, 3. 8 Wands. That's good. That's a good position. It's a 1 card. That's on. It's action. The 0 card is the it's the 6 of Swords. It's slow. It's a little bit faster than the card it's sitting on top of, the Knight of Pentacles. but she ain't got a Johnson 40 horse on that thing. You know, it's the birds are pulling it, the wind is blowing it. She ain't doing a whole lot to help it. They definitely want to talk to you. Page of Cups. They're worried about what you're going to say. They know they owe you an apology. It's the same usual shit. The Eight of Wands says it's communication. If they do reach out, it's going to be a spur of the moment thing. Okay? And I know that because crossing the Six of Swords, and again, I've got opposing energies. I've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords crossing the Six of Swords is someone who, this energy forms a friction. It forms sort of an urgency of sorts. You know, they're waiting for something. There's something they're waiting for. I don't know what it is. The right moment. But with the Ace of Pentacles coming after it, and with the cards I pulled on it, they're trying not to be impulsive. At the very minimum, at the very general reading minimum, they're trying not to make a bad decision or make a fool of themselves or be impulsive too much. They've gone overboard with it to a point where it's inaction. So not only is it not impulsive, it's nothing. Okay, so it's like that I do have a song. It's like that Billy Joel song, Why Do I Go to Extremes, right? It's like somebody with no middle gear. Your person is very binary. They're either off or all on. And there isn't any middle gear. And this is that friction here. The Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. He's got a message. They want to talk to you. Male or female. It's a he on the card. He got a message. They want to talk to you. But the birds in the air. Birds in the air are someone a little bit worried about it. There's a frantic energy here. But it's being slowed down by their thoughts. This is Swords too. This is the Six of Swords. It's slowly moving on. Sometimes it's a gondolier driver. We all know how slow those fucking things go. Right here, it's what it is. And they're slowing themselves down because they're worried about your reaction. They're worried about making a fool of themselves. They're worried they might not have a big enough offer to bring you, whatever that means. Maybe they see you as Nine of Pentacles. We know that, so they get in their head about that. And then they tell themselves all these lies and nothing happens. So the universe is saying with the Eight of Wands here, if this is going to happen, and for, again, my percentage holds true, for 87% of you, roughly, they're going to come in. But it's going to be just out of nowhere. This is like tower energy on this Eight of Wands. But it's not the tower. It's tower energy, but it's minor arcana. It's free will. You know, I wish this was a tower. I do. It's an Eight of Wands. It's all down if this person can get out of their head. Do they love? A couple of questions you might have. Do they love you? Yes. A lot. This person has a massive amount of respect for you. I saw it with the Nine of Pentacles here. But that also intimidates them on some level. Because I think your person has, and it may not be the case for all of it, but it's the only way I can read the energy. I think your person has suffered a loss of some kind. I don't know. Maybe somebody died and it taught them something. I know when a parent dies, we learn our own mortality, for sure. I always thought Dr. Phil was crazy when he said that. You know, I thought, well, I haven't talked to my father in a long time. We're not very close. I don't, you know, whatever. No, it affected me greatly. It affects you greatly when that happens. It puts you in touch with your own mortality. But the problem is, I don't know, that's not the case for all of you. So they might have suffered a loss there, they might have suffered a financial loss, they might have just suffered a blow to their ego. Maybe this person prejudged you in the beginning and with all the spying they were doing, saw you glowing up, as the kids say. And they got kind of jealous and bitter. The King of Wands is more than capable of jealousy. And there is a jealous ring here in the energy a little bit, which makes it confusing for me to read. This person is a mix of emotions. Whoever you're dealing with is a fucking mess. Okay? Straight up. They're all over the board. Their heart energy is all over the board. Their soul energy is all over the board. It's bouncing all over the place. I mean, it literally is everywhere. And their brain energy, their ego energy is off the fucking charts. All the while. So it's like they know that they're shit in the emotional department, so they try to compensate for it by beefing up the ego. But that's actually the wrong thing to do. That's deceptive. That actually ends up fucking the person up the ass big time. Because what they need to actually do is bring the ego down, do a proper dark night of the soul, fix what's wrong, deal with the past issues, and then they'll be more balanced and even. Your person isn't balanced and even. They're erratic. I don't know if they suffer from anxiety, maybe, acute anxiety disorder, or some sort of depression, or a combination of the two, or ADD. I don't know, but it reads like someone like that. And they may not. They could just have had a lot of past pain and past things happen to them, and it's messed them up. You know, I know that's not a clinical term. I know I got a lot of psychologists watching me because they know I know psychology and stuff. I realize messed up isn't a clinical term, but it's a good way to put it, the way I feel the energy. It's very hard for me to read this energy. The universe is basically saying, look, it's back and forth. It's back and forth. If they're going to do it, it's going to be out of nowhere. And I got 2 cards, including our main card, that says that, okay? That's the best I can tell you right now. All right? That is the best I can tell you. They definitely are in love. They definitely have respect for you. What they do with it, I don't know. And whether you can deal with this, I don't even know if this person's capable of being in a long-term relationship. You got to be pretty stable to do that. They might. And what worries me is this, and again, I'm probably going to trigger somebody here. I'm not putting your person down. Your person needs help on some level. I'd be happy to give it to them. But the problem with it is this person is obviously used to shit. Like shit relationships, right? Where there's fighting all the time and things like that. Or they're just relationships based on pentacles. I saw that with the 8 of Pentacles that came out earlier. So the problem is, they've never felt real happiness like this before, which is why their brain is trying to protect them with the 7 of Swords and telling the lies and making them run. The problem is when you get someone like this and they come to you, they finally come in, right, and they bring their little grocery store roses, which is fine, and they come and talk to you, and you start to form a relationship. Okay, baby, we're going to be together. Okay. Once they get the happiness, they don't know what to do with it. So what they end up doing typically when these types of people come into these relationships where they're used to shit and now it's like bliss and it's almost a fairy tale and everything is nice and they really like the person and they feel it, they don't know how to process the emotions, so they pick fights. They turn it into what the other relationship was. You know, what they're used to. That's human nature. We do that. We turn things into what we're used to, okay? We do it all the time. All the time. Human beings do it all over whatever. I mean, we just do. We try to make ourselves comfortable by adapting our environment to suit us. It's one of the definitions of intelligence. Unfortunately, the ability to adapt to your environment or adapt your environment to you is how intelligence is defined in one manner. This person does that. So they're likely to do that, you know, and that's the problem. They need to go on a proper dark night of the soul. They have and they haven't. We're still getting Burger King in key positions here. And he's still cock-blocking my little redhead here, who's got nothing but love to share. There's a lot of love here. All right? I gave you a little extra on this reading because I haven't done a cure for cancer in a while. You guys are the hot spot. There's more of you suffering than any other sign. You make up 86% of my channel. Hey, I give you a little extra here. That's where we're at. I'm going to pull a reading for you pretty soon, and we'll see where we go, okay? I want to let these energies settle out more. We're still fresh on the reboot. These energies, you are the fastest moving cycle. All right, of all the angles, we'll call them signs, but of all the angles on the connection cycle, Cancer is the fastest. It flies, it whips around. This reading could change in an hour. Okay? Your person goes back and forth between I'm coming in, I'm not. I'm coming in, I'm not. So fucking fast, it still keeps me up at night sometimes. It does. I'm still dialed into your connection. And you're all over every goddamn all signs reading I do. You know, you always are. You have to be. You're the hot spot of the connection. So I gave you a little extra. I gave you everything I could read from the energy. All right? You're going to have to apply it to your situation. There's nothing that's one-to-one. It's a general reading. So again, if I say they're practical and they do this and they do that, it could just mean, you know, they're always concerned about their finances, or they're always doing houseworky kind of thing. You know, it can mean any different, 100 different things. You're all dealing with different people. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Cancer, 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 this person. We still got Sarah Gilbert, and we still got the fucking Burger King here. And I'm still getting this Seven of Swordsy type shit. On the plus side, this is a downgrade from the devil. So, I'll give you that. Anyway. Good luck, Cancer.